Hello, Clayton. Thank you so much for your podcast and all that you do. You've helped me out so much. Okay, my question is I am rather new. I'm a rookie to real estate investing. I have one property and I'm ready to buy the second. I took a HELOC out of my primary residence and was curious to know, should I use the HELOC first or my savings that I have? I'll give you the numbers. I have 125,000 in the HELOC that's just sitting there waiting for a property, and around 60,000 in savings. Which should I use first to buy the next property? Just curious if you could help me out on that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Seth. Very kind of you, and congrats on your journey. And hey, rookie, you sound like you're well ahead of the game, even as a rookie. Now, like I said, I always use our properties. Like we at Morris Invest, we build about 600 properties a year, new construction, single families and duplexes. Okay, and so I use that as a frame of reference because we spend a lot of time researching markets and all of our, with our contractors and building materials and everything else. So my frame of reference is very specific. So forgive me, but a down payment on one of our properties, minimum down payment is going to be about $45,000 down payment. Okay. So if I had a HELOC with $160,000, that's basically 3 down payments right there with that HELOC. 3 rental properties that are new construction and cash flowing from day one with financing built in. A home equity line of credit. You've already gone ahead and done the smart thing, Seth. You've already gotten a home equity line of credit on the equity in your property that you cannot eat equity. So you're sitting on this primary residence equity. You can utilize that and buy rental properties. Now you're turning that equity that you're not doing anything with into cash flow. Now I'm just using those as a frame of reference. You can do whatever you want. Now you could take that 167,000 and blow it all on one property, by, I don't know. I'm just saying there's different ways to skin a cat. I hate that phrase, but I don't know. Maybe is there a better phrase we can come up with instead of that? That's the way the cookie crumbles. I don't know. Anyway, so Seth, you have the opportunity to basically buy with my frame of reference. Like that's how I think of it, right? Like $50,000 down payment. That's like 3 down payments on rental properties that you're not, it's cash from a bank that they've given you. So to answer your question, I always want to keep my own money in my pocket. Whenever we talk with clients at Morris Invest for the first time, one of the things they'll say, well, I have $100,000 in cash, but I also have this home equity line of credit that's just sitting there. It's like, no, keep your cash. Build wealth using other people's money. Keep your money in your pocket to the best of your ability. Now, I'm not saying you couldn't use some of your cash also. You said that you had about, if memory serves, about 50 or 60 in cash. That's another down payment. So right there, that's 4 rental properties you could be getting using financing at ultra low interest rates right now from mortgage rates, which are, by the way, probably going to go up over the next year as inflation increases and the Federal Reserve starts to pull back on its tapering program and bond buying purchasing programs with Wall Street. So, these ultra low interest rates, take advantage of them now. You've got the home equity line of credit. You've got, you've got the wherewithal to go out and get some additional financing right now on these rental properties. That's the road that I would take personally. I can't give you financial advice, as you know. I'm not a financial advisor, but if this were my situation and I had a home equity line of credit, you did it for a reason. You can't eat that equity. Put that money to work creating cash flow for you and your family. So Seth, as a rookie, hey man, I think you're going to have a fantastic rookie year. Really, I think you're doing great out of the gate. So thanks, Seth, for your question. Thanks to all of you for listening. You can leave us a voicemail question by going to morrisinvest.com/Clayton to drop us a question about real estate or financing, anything that's on your mind, and we will answer it here on the show. Now go out there, everyone, take action, become a real estate investor. I believe it's the #1 way to build wealth. We'll see you next time, everyone.